I would rather want to begin with what philosophy is and what philosophy is not. And this is needed for in the case of adults, because many a times there are a lot of misconceptions about what philosophy is. So let me first and foremost clarify that we are dealing here with academic philosophy or philosophical thinking as it has been known since the ancient times, which is not to be reduced to any kind of religious teaching or even spiritual teaching. Philosophy is also not to be equated with one's own personal understanding of the world, where we talk about one's own philosophy being different from someone else's philosophy of life. There, we are not using the word philosophy very technically, it just means an overall understanding of yourself and the world. And what we are discussing here is not that sort of loose use of of the word philosophy and the concept behind it. So, philosophy basically, etymologically, as far as the origin of the word means, uh, as far as the origin of the word goes, it means love of wisdom. So, philosophy is something that wants to attain wisdom which is different on the one hand from intelligence and from knowledge on the other hand. Because intelligence is that basic capacity that you have, because of which you know certain things, and knowledge is something that you attain through the proper use of intelligence and other capacities that you have. But there is no guarantee that intelligence and knowledge can make you wise. An intelligent or even a knowledgeable person need not be wise, but wisdom is something which can be applied to life and the way in which you conduct yourself in life. It has a practical and moral dimension. It has a sense of proportionality built into it, and that used to be the aim of especially the ancient philosophers both in India and in the West. So philosophy is basically a love of wisdom. But if you go to other definitions of philosophy, you will find philosophy being defined as a synoptic understanding of the world, which means that it tries to create a bigger picture of the whole universe before us, about existence and what are the kinds of things that exist, how are they interrelated. Philosophers want to know everything possibly, without dividing these domains into different sections like the specific sciences such as physics, biology, chemistry do, or even social sciences for that matter, sort of slice reality into different dimensions, and they study a particular dimension from a particular perspective. Not so with philosophy, because it wants to have a comprehensive or holistic understanding of everything under the sky, as they say. So this is another way of describing philosophy. The third important way of describing philosophy would be that philosophy wants to study the fundamental principles of any particular domain, be it existence, be it conduct, or be it knowledge itself. The concepts, the principles which are not questioned, which are not challenged in other disciplines, are also questioned and challenged in philosophy, because it refuses to take anything for granted. It always wants to base itself on the methods of critical thinking and rational inquiry. I think that to begin with is how I would like to describe philosophy.